Welcome back to Giving Props, where we get up close with the most iconic props in pop culture. Tonight, we're dribbling into the streets and beyond with none other than No Jumper's very own basketball. For those who might not know who Adam22 is, check him out.
Let's go. Pull up on your block. I'm a
Never knew that you fucked the girl. I thought this was a girl that you spoke to who was 16 when you thought she was 19. You found out how old she was and you disappeared. She ends up back in your life while she's now of age. You're spending the night at her fucking mom's house. What type of white boy
ate a random and told my girl I'm a flirt. Brick baby locked up. I can't even get a perk.
Yeah, man.
You ain't even gone yet. We already smoking on you.
Oh my, stop tweaking me, gang. Stop tweaking me, bro. Stop tweaking me, gang.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. Adam says what's up, and Lena would have said hi, but she's getting plugged by a bunch of BBCs right now. And no, that is not a Compton Crip gang, but many of them are from one.
Hey, she likes what she likes.
She loves the way they know what she likes. But come on, she likes them, but not enough to date them. Know what I'm saying? If you ask me, that's a little Confederate flaggy. Everyone on the team hates her.
Really? I find that hard to believe. She seems like someone who would bend over backwards for you.
Nah, it's true. So much so that everyone has literally tried to f her over.
We interview a different girl every week.
And then we f them at the end. But we've only ever done it with other women.
So we've arranged this whole challenge to find the perfect guy to be our first ever boy-girl.
But hey, we're broke now.
No Jumper is going broke.
She's gonna have to get back in front of that camera. Not to break Adam's spirit and manhood again, but to pay them bills. Damn, she's the ultimate pimp.
A lot of people consider him a culture vulture. What's your take on that?
Adam may be a living piece of shit, but what culture vulture owns being human trash like he does? And he's white. The show is called No Jumper because what's the blackest sport you can play?
They're playing basketball.
Yup, and he knows he sucks at it. He's a skateboarder. And for the record, you act like black people don't have white friends. That's racist. He's never tried to act gangster or claim to be about that life. He could be acting like Milk 74 pretending to be a hardcore gang member, my guy. But he's not.
Do you consider yourself
Yeah.
And for the record, Milk, you've said you bang Hoover criminals since back in the days, right? Then why haven't any of the OGs ever gotten on No Jumper to claim you as their own? Because you're not groovy like that, cuz. The point is, bruh, take Adam's tiny d out of your mouth. That's for Michael Doherty.
Yo, Adam, what you doing, bro?
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a blow pop?
That was supposed to be a prank, correct?
Maybe, maybe not. All I'm saying is if it was real, what's the best cover-up? Make people think you're pranking them while living out a prison fantasy.
You need to hang up that computer call. Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantical.
That's a good point. He does seem like he's into that kind of stuff.
You don't think one of those gangbangers he's interviewed who did crazy time has never, and I mean never, had a prison wife on the inside? Please stop the cap. These so-called thugs are only straight on the outside.
This is my wife right here. See what I'm saying? This is what I do. That's what I like. He came in here want to act like he was all hard and manly.
I was waiting on you at the door.
Have you ever been scared for your life during an interview?
Of course. At the end of the day, these are real gangbangers. No pretending. They really be throwing hands.
Ben Franklin knows who the I am.
Who you calling a bitch though?
I'm calling you a
Adam has ventured into the adult space lately. Tell us about that.
Well, I'll say this. In that arena, his wife is a culture vulture for sure. I'm just playing. She just likes black that dirty. That's why she's gonna divorce you.
There's probably a whole world of women who will never want to date me once we divorce because of my choices. I could picture her dating a much younger man, having, you know, a 25-year-old NLE Choppa type under her arm.
Good God.
Myself.
He knows what his girl like.
But all jokes aside, he's having a blast. Just like his wife's face on set.
Had a blast. Way more fun than expected.
Oh, I can say the same about you.
I know that must have crushed you, Adam, because Lena never said those words to you in bed.
You really don't like her, do you?
You know the saying, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. At least Adam got that prenup because she would have definitely f***ed him like Jason Love did her.
Adam22 was willing to do it under 2 conditions.
Yes.
No kissing, and you couldn't finish in her mouth.
Correct.
Even when they do speak about it on their show, you know this is how she really sees Adam.
Today, I'm here with my fiance, Mr. Adam22.
Regardless of all his shortcomings, Adam has put a lot of people on in the game. Of those in his group, who do you think didn't deserve it?
It's a toss-up between crackhead mouth CripMac, with all that decay and what looks like a Walking Dead film set in his mouth. One time he breathed in my face and I had to tell him, yo, your breath smells like ass. Go to the bathroom, take toilet paper, and wipe the shit off your tongue.
Stop lying, you're ODing.
Am not. You weren't close to him as he talked with his Skid Row grill.
You wanna get down?
No.
Get down. Good. We're gonna get you out of the situation.
But I'll your wife, Custer.
CripMac, I never seen you let a guy get that close to your booty before.
You ever seen him in the morning trying to brush his 8 teeth? You haven't because he has only 6 teeth. And whack 100. He should have never let him host. This guy is like 75 years old, still wanting so badly to be a youngin' and prove he's really a gangbanger. It's depressing to watch. Like, get your old ass into a retirement home before we send Garbage Pail Mouth to come get you.
What's up, brother? I'm not your brother. Oh, you don't like me?
It's Adam's platform, right? And the show itself.
Flock on pop. Hey, listen. Hold on.
What's up?
What's up?
Go sleep. Go sleep.
What do you say to people who say Adam tries to get young black men to snitch on themselves, knowing good and well that law enforcement watches and collects evidence?
That's 100% true. He gets a paycheck every time one confesses and they get arrested. But he don't got it like he used to. He's getting desperate now. Best believe you're gonna see him getting more people jammed up.
If you weren't on No Jumper, what would you be doing?
I would open a youth program on the mean streets of Burbank.
What? Burbank? You're tripping. That's like one of the safest Nickelodeon areas in California.
We gotta help the troubled youth before they become ass grandpas, like Whack 100 or Big U, having the blues because he's in jail for pretending to be a community leader helping to destroy the very place he claimed to be building into a better place. We don't need more of these terrible role models. The good Lord knows we've had enough of them around.
Homie, they up too. Let's not forget, homie. Yeah. Eric Holder was not a lone actor in that.
That's my manager. But I met Steve Lobel through one of my homeboys and also his partner in my management, Big U.
If not that, then I'd probably open a dance club. You know the type, where we throw dollar bills around. These so-called rappers and street dudes' daughters are going to need a place to work.
You're talking crazy. Anyway, do you have any last piece of advice for our viewers before we wrap this up?
Stay off the streets and go to school. Everything you hear these jailbirds talk about on Adam's No Jumper, yeah, do the opposite because they're broke, just like Adam. Acting like they get money but make cameos on a show with a guy that lets his wife get smashed by other men, then sits there and talks about it. If that ain't lame, I don't know what is.
You're right, that is lame as f***.
Adam is the type of guy who says, "Oh, sorry," when he walks in on his wife with another guy. And this is the thing, Adam, no guy can respect you ever after this.
Who are we kidding? If Adam really pleased her in bed, she wouldn't be out there doing scenes with men, women, and whatever else her old, washed-up, 5 minutes of fame excuse for a female could wrap her legs around. Young girls shouldn't grow up thinking selling your body is empowering. It's not called empowering. It's called having no self-worth and being a dirty
How did I end up here? I'm such a sellout. I was supposed to go pro like LaMelo Ball. I need to go on Neon's show and get put on because I'm going to be jobless soon.
Have you heard Jello's song? Tweaker thing? You guys, he was on your show, right? Yeah, that's where it came from. That's where it kicked off, right? Did he give you some of that bread that got him kicked off? Nah.
Life's so expensive these days, people are literally losing arms and legs. Or a foot. I feel like I sold my soul to the white devil like a goofy white boy put me on because I couldn't do it myself and have no talent. Damn, I'm no better than AD.
What message do you have for the youth?
Just say no to drugs. Gangbanging is for kids with daddy issues who are followers. Go read a book and brush your teeth. God, I hate myself. Somebody pass me the Bronny James. Wait, Then I'd be forced to know what it's like to be a grown man who isn't as great as his daddy. A daddy who still tells people to stop bullying him and that he's so great. He's not. Don't be mad at Stephen A. Smith. Your son is trash.
I would have gotten my ass kicked because had that man put his hands on me, I would have immediately swung on him. Immediately. That I'm not going to tolerate because as I have repeatedly stated, I was not talking about his son.
It's okay. Just like Jordan's son. At least he could score off the court and had enough respect to smash out Scotty's ex-wife with a pair of Pippins on. Because if he clapped those cheeks in Air 11s, he really would have been the dunk man. Imagine that. Marcus Jordan doing a fadeaway in Larsa Pippen with his tongue out like MJ in the finals. Damn, Scotty, you passed Jordan everything, including your legacy and your wife.
She belongs to the streets.
But LeBron, you had a situation like that too, didn't you? Bronny asked your overprotective daddy about Delonte West. It seems you're gram like them homeless.
Wasn't Delonte sleeping with LeBron's mom?
I heard.
Remember that?
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, they were saying something like that.
How dare you talk about the 5th greatest player in NBA history like that?
Hey, LeBron, you have no jumper, and that's why you'll never be Jordan.
Watch the sheet. Nah, Brian. Nah, Brian.
Your sneakers suck as much as your overrated son who only got drafted because you told the Lakers to draft him or you'd leave. Bronny's trash, and you and Taco Tuesdays.
Taco Tuesday!
I'm vegan. Maybe Adam will let Bronny host since he only lets losers host the show.
Not a bad idea. But who are we kidding? Bronny will miss that shot too.
And Adam, if your pale-ass cuckold face is watching, I know life just slam dunked on you and left the taste of its nuts on your face as you guarded the rim. Just know I will bounce back like your wife does with back shots. You, Adam, you're a
Wise words from someone who has been in and out of both courts. There you have it. Don't forget to click that like button, subscribe, and make sure you binge watch all our episodes of Giving Props.